Humans, good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever it is, wherever you're watching. We are here, Perth Motorplex, for one of the biggest, if not the biggest, drag racing event of the season. With 200 entries, oh, it's getting noisy. Hopefully you can hear me. With 200 entries and racing across 2 days, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. So, let's go do the Terra Media Standard. Have a chat to the competitors. Tell us about the race car you've entered today in the Western Nationals.
Yeah, so it's a 1966 Holden HR Utes.
Get some spectacular race footage. But most importantly, have some fun.
You're rolling.
Oh, you love your husband. Oh, love my hot husband.
And he goes, why would you?
So, sit back, relax, go grab yourself a refreshment and strap in for some exhilarating WA drag racing. I got the coffee for the human feels. Let's go. Loretta, thank you for having a chat.
No worries.
Tell us about the bike you have entered today at the Western Nationals.
I don't really know much about him. I just ride it. The guys do all that kind of stuff and everything else. All I know is Jinx 1000. It's stretched. And yeah, so first time I've ridden something like this with a sliding clutch. So
Yep.
yeah, pretty awesome.
Happy, mate?
Yeah. She sure shifted by the sound of it, but it definitely hit harder than we expected. So yeah, really happy. We're gonna add a bit more weight to it now, raise the RPM, and get it moving a bit quicker.
Nice. Tell us about the beast you have entered at the Western Nationals, mate.
She's just a little altered with a big block 555 Chevy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the class you're running in today?
Modified class.
Yep. PB, mate?
We're only learning at the moment, so the quickest I've gone is an 8.4. It should run in the 7s, but yeah, we're just learning at the moment, getting there. So.
Tell us about the bike you entered today at the Western Nationals, mate.
So this is a custom built chassis out of America with a Kawasaki ZX12 motor in it, naturally aspirated. It's been around for a while, but I've only just taken ownership of it in the past 2 years. The current PB is an 863 at 248 kilometres an hour.
Sorry, mate, what was your fastest PB?
863 at 248 kilometres an hour, with a best 60 foot of 1.32. So it's a little bit down on the 60 foot side, but it honks in the top end.
Here we go, humans. Ashton's third qualifier here. Roger, thank you for having a chat, mate.
No worries at all.
And I want to personally thank you for sharing Alterra Media's social media links to my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so
no
thanks for that,
worries.
mate.
Look, we're always happy to. We love sitting down and watching it. We don't always get to come to the test days and things along those lines, so to be able to come home after work and watch the media that you do, it's awesome. So yeah, happy to share the love.
Yep, and tell us about the race car you've entered today in the Western Nationals.
Yeah, so it's a 1966 Holden HR Utes. It's got a 555 big block Chev on nitrous in it, running in Top Sportsman, running around 830s. So we're one of the slowest in the field, but that's all right. It just means everyone's got to chase us.
Burn out by Roger there.
You can see it was getting out of shape. He aborted the run, and you look how soft the...
How long you been racing for, and any success over that period?
I started last season on a Gen 3 Busser in mod bike. Made the guys a bit panicky because I was always spinning. They didn't know why or anything else. And Nobby goes, what was it? How's your clutch release? I said, what do you mean? He goes, how do you release the clutch? I said, just let it go. And meanwhile, I'm sitting on 9,000 revs on the pussy and really, and everything else. He goes, no, you don't do that. So I had to learn how to ride the clutch.
Yep.
And then when I got back on this, I had to do the opposite. Full revs and drop the clutch. So I'm pretty well with that one. So yeah.
What got you into drag racing?
The hubby.
Where is he? Having an icy bowl.
That's hot. We need him, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I come down to Woolpass Wednesdays and that, and yeah, it's like, no, we've got to compete next year. So we did it last season, and both of us started last season.
Oh wow, so the hubby started last year as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but no, it's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of what I've achieved, considering I was told once before I didn't know how to ride a bike, and look at me. I'm doing some crazy stuff. So up on the back wheel and everything else, and these guys freak out. So you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just just release the throttle and just let it go. But nah, I'm just still on one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How long you been racing for, and any success over that period?
I've only been racing this probably 3 meetings, or just learning for 3 meetings. Other than that, I've dabbled in a few things over the years. I've raced something at Ravenswood many years ago for a few meetings, and always wanted to get back into it, but now's the chance.
Yeah. And why modified, mate?
Modified because I don't have to bend over a bonnet to get and work on the car. They're just a lot easier to work on, and modified's the way to go, I think.
Great package put together there.
Here comes Steve for his first round of elimination in the modified class, a class I've captured previously. A bit wobbly, sorry for the wobbly McGee's.
Here, that $840.
$841 on the dial in there. 261. Is that the full potential with the bike?
I don't think so. I think we can definitely squeeze a little bit more out of it being naturally aspirated. And then it has been set up for nitrous and all that as well, but we just run it NA for me to get used to it, and then maybe in the coming few seasons we'll step it up to nitrous or turbo.
Nice. How long you been racing for, mate, and any success over that period?
Yeah, so I started Western Nationals last season, was actually my first meeting being fully licensed and racing, and then so I did the back half of that, so the last 3 meetings of that season, and then this whole season as well, and we've gone through, I won a meeting, I think it was the Night of Fire, and then the meeting before that I got runner-up. So we've had a pretty good season. This one, we're sitting second in the championship at the moment, touch wood, but yeah, we're going, that's our aim for this season, we take that, and then hopefully look at stepping it up for next season.
What got you into drag racing, then?
My granddad, he's always been running it, like, as long as I've been alive, as long as I can remember, he's been racing. He raced Nitro Harleys at one point, Group 1, and then he's trying to run every type of bike you can, street bikes, chassis bikes, Harley Destroyers, nitrous, turbo. I think the only thing he hasn't ridden to be supercharged. So pretty much yeah, from the minute I sort of seen that he was racing and that and knew what it was, I've sort of loved it. And then some of Dad's mates and that have always been around it, so it's something that I've, since I was a little kid, said, oh, that's what I want to do when I get older. And
Nice.
yeah, I was able to make it happen. Bought this off my granddad, and now it's just never really looked back since. Best thing you can do.
9:35 dial will pick up the
Here we go. First round, Eliminator. Taking it 895, 239 to a 1017. Through to the next round for Ashton. PB with the car, mate, the 830, isn't it?
828, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know what mile now, probably 162, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how long you been racing for, and any success over that period, mate? I've captured you winning an event a few meetings ago, so congrats on that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we've had a bit of a mixed up year, but starting racing, I mean, first time I was at the drags was, I was in my 20s. I used to go down and watch the Hudson Brothers down at Ravenswood. Had a friend that crewed on their car, old Cyclops. Roy was driving that car at that stage, and so we used to go down there and watch that. I think I've seen Zap's first 7, first 6, first 5, which has been an absolute pleasure to watch those guys over the years as well. So. So yeah, we started off racing doing we'll pass Wednesdays as most people start. Did our first season in the Fast Fridays, which used to be a full season back in the day, and then we started in Super Street with the Green Tirana. So ran that in Super Streets. Had a pretty good run with that. Won the Western Nationals in 2012 with that one. So had some pretty good successes with that car. I think finished third in the championship one year as well. Then we slowly stepped that car up into Super Sedan, raced that car for a few years in Super Sedan, won the Western Nationals in that one, 2018. So Western Nationals for us is a big event. Come runner-up a couple of times as well. Always love to come to this event. We started campaigning the HR a couple of seasons ago. First season was a bit shonky. We weren't really doing representative times, but this season we were going really well. Opened the season with a win, and then I went and broke my leg. So I kind of missed the last 4 meetings. So this is our first meeting back.
Why the HR, mate?
It was my first car. First car was a HR, so I always had a soft spot for HRs. I bought this one from a guy called Trevor Webber. He built it in the Northern Territory. Got it down from the Northern Territory, and we've changed it up a bit since then. It used to have a blown Hemi in it, so that got taken out, put the big block in, running on nitrous now, and we're about to put a supercharger back on it for next season. So we're looking forward to running back with a supercharger next year.
Oh, and that would be in Supercharged Outlaws, will it? Or?
More than likely, yeah. Either Supercharged Outlaws or Top Sportsman again.
Here we go, first round of eliminations for Roger in the Top Sportsman class.
Morehouse leading almost half second. Ball down. We're in pre-stage.
Shot of Nos there, Purgeon Nos from Roger. Taking the win. 8-4-1. Question I've been asking the competitors. If you had unlimited funds, mate, what drag car would you purchase and what event would you want to run in?
Oh, see, I'd probably have to buy a couple because
Australian drag racing.
If you had unlimited funds, what would be your dream bike and event to run in?